We were picked up at night amidst a lot of fear. They picked us up that night. The crowd was massive, paid though by I think the SA to the deputy governor, as I've come to realize. And he picked us up that night, and he was furious that of all states we chose Kogi to come and protest. He spoke as if we were not Nigerians, or as if Nigeria was a different country from Kogi that night, pointing a gun at us and said he could kill us and nothing will happen. You can imagine the fear. So when you talk of trauma, it started that day. I talked at length in front of a camera. I'm not sure they brought out that video because they are scared of its content. I talked at length in front of a camera being pointed at me by, I think, the OC SARS. I was after trying to question Larry on the motive behind our actions. So after a long drill, he brought out some papers and said we should write our statement. We decided that it was not the right course to take, because whatever we had written that night could have been altered and changed, as most people would have seen in the course of our stay in Kogi State, that the government tried so hard to change the narrative. So it wouldn't have mattered if we had written our statement that night or not. I understood that they really were ready to go any length to make sure that Nigerians' voice are not heard. After the charade and the video that they wanted to do, wow, I actually felt I was going to die that day. It took us from one location to another, beating us blue-black in the eyes of the public, stripping me naked, and telling us to cover up the graffiti. And while we were doing that, they were flogging us seriously with kubuku. I felt it was over for me. What happened was that on getting to the gate of the A division, I had a sign of relief, like, okay, these guys actually brought us to the police station. After all, they say police is your friend, so we were safe, so I thought. Until two SARS operatives, knowing what they are capable of, pointed gun at us to write our statement. Oh boy, come on. It was there are parts of the story that I would rather not say, because saying it rekindles the picture and makes me relive it. It's an experience that no Nigerians should have. We should all be free to live in a country we trust, we have faith in. No Nigerian should be allowed to face what we faced for standing up to their right, whatever that right is. Remember, where one person's right stops, oh God. That's where you start. So every Nigerian should be free to express themselves. Every Nigerian should be free. Every Nigerian should have the freedom of expression at the very least. Come on. You've taken off freedom of assemblage for some persons like the El Zazaki them. And the question now is to take our freedom for expression. Come on. You know it's not possible. It's not just possible. Giving up is out of the question. Coming out of Kada prison yesterday, I knew I was going to have an action this morning, and that was why I must have delayed you a bit. Giving up is totally out of it. Maybe I would have given up if I had not gone to Kada prison. If I had not seen the depth or the amount of weaponry at the disposal of the system, maybe, just maybe, I would have given up the struggle. I run away like most of my friends do. But you see this man here, giving up is totally out of it. As a matter of fact, for me, the fight just began. The fight just began.